Very well in the red, the JSE down more than 1%. Let's take a look at your main financial indicators.
But before we do that, in fact, we're going to quickly join the spokesperson of the African National Congress, Pule Mabe, as we continue our coverage of tributes for Mam Winnie Madikizela-Mandela.
It is expected that you will also be updated. So what we have agreed with the media team, together with Comrade Keith Koza, who's also the veteran of our own DIP, was to also update you on some of the lined up activities. What we'll be doing is that tomorrow we'll formally unveil our 10-day plan. This plan is going to detail the activities that we're going to have up until the 14th, when we finally lay Mama to rest. These activities are going to happen countrywide. For instance, there are events and various other interventions that will launch throughout the provinces. One of the highlights of what we're going to be launching, which is going to be symbolically launched by the Secretary General here, is going to be our own condolence book, which is going to be launched throughout all the 9 provinces of the Republic and the 53 regions of the country. We are also creating other dynamic platforms to allow the people of South Africa to be able to convey their message of condolences. We are using what is available through the 4th Industrial Revolution to make sure that even young people found in Zingi out in Venda can also be able to convey their own messages. We're also creating other platforms which will allow young, talented artists as well to be able to use other forms of communications to express themselves. We're unable to speak to the details now because we want you to still come when those details are being unveiled. But it's still going to be shared with the family. But we also want to make sure that the celebration of the life of Mam Nomzamo also comes with a lot of fun. We're also engaging those artists that have been involved in acting on her own movie to also be able to tell their own story, what it meant to play Mam Nomzamo in a movie like that one. So there's quite a lot of things that we're going to be doing. We've got a strong, able DIP team that is linking up with all the 9 provinces of the Republic. We'll be making sure that you are kept updated on each and every step that we are taking. So I'm sure that for today we are leaving it here. We'll also be briefing you about when the ANC intends to host what we have come to conceptualize as the ANC's National Day of Remembrance. You will know that yesterday the president did announce that on the 11th we will have the official memorial service that is going to be run by the state. On the 14th we will have the national official funeral. But in between that, there will be various other programs that the ANC will be running.
But have you decided on the venue yet?
Well, we are going to outline all of those details. You must not worry. Each and every day, there's going to be developments that the ANC is going to make sure that you are all briefed.
Do you know what time the issue is going to come out?
Well, what I can tell you is that to avoid, because there's rain and all of that, maybe Keith, what we can do is just to make sure that we brief members of the media on the National Day of Mourning or National Day of Remembrance. We have agreed. The SG will be able to outline those details. But for now, keep in your diary that our National Day of Remembrance is the 9th of April, which is this coming Monday. There are many other activities. For instance, there's going to be a fun fair program happening on Friday, which is going to be termed the night of Mam Winnie. We'll give you all of those details tomorrow. There's a number of other programs. You'll also know that on the 6th of April, it's also, which is tomorrow, which is on Friday. It's also Solo Matangu Day. We're trying to make sure that we also link what we are doing to remember Mam Winnie alongside the program that has already been planned. So programs of the movement are ongoing. We'll keep on giving you updates. We don't want to keep you in the rain and all of that. You can go and file for today. We'll be meeting again tomorrow to give you further details. We are supposed to have a presser here at the house. Well, of course, we'll advise whether the presser will happen here at the house or at Luthuli House on Thursday, where we'll be detailing a program that takes us up until next week Friday. We're linking up with the Women's League, the Youth League, and the Veterans League. I'm sure that covers
we can call it a night.
Well, the SG will come and address you. I'm just worried about the rain. If you still want to stay in the rain, it's okay. But what we're going to do was to try and save journalists from the rain, so that you can still be able to come and get a brief. But when you are here, when the SG comes out, you can still do a doorstep. But if the rain doesn't permit, we'll also arrange a most appropriate time. I'm sure that this is effectively your press room. You are conducting your interviews from here and everything else. You guys are effectively working from here. Yes.
It's our office.
Yes, no, you can decide whether you want to stay at the office.
Let's encourage them to.
You are encouraged to stay.
So they are finishing the service.
They are finishing the service. But we have tried to make sure that we cover as much as we can. The SG will come and give you the elaborate details. There will still be a presser that now goes into all the details once we have ensured that all our structures are properly briefed. But we don't want to keep a distance. We want to make sure that from time to time you are briefed and understand what is being undertaken inside.
Okay, no
thanks.
There was ANC spokesperson Pule Mabe trying to save journalists from the rain. Obviously, everyone wants to know exactly what the plans are as South Africa remembers Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. We do know her funeral, her special official funeral on the 14th. That's next week, and that will be at Orlando Stadium.
Now, in our poll tonight, we're asking you the question: has Winnie Madikizela-Mandela been sufficiently honored for her role in the struggle?